Hey, Jackpack. Do you think you could survive in a month of darkness?
I'm here in Alaska, and this is what we call a polar night. But what is a polar night?
A polar night is caused by the Earth's axial tilt during its orbit around the sun, specifically when one of the polar regions is tilted away from the sun. This creates a phenomenon where darkness occurs day in and day out. Wild, right? Okay, let's connect to the brain plug to learn more about polar nights.
All right, picture this. Months of darkness. I'm talking about the kind of night that just won't quit. That's what folks in the Arctic call the polar night. But why does this happen? Let me break it down for you in a way that actually makes sense. So, Earth isn't standing straight up. It's tilted at about 23.5 degrees. Because of this tilt, as our planet orbits around the sun, the North Pole leans away from the sun for several months each year. If you're above the Arctic Circle, think northern Norway, Alaska, or Siberia, there's a time when the sun never peaks over the horizon, not even for a second. That's the polar night. Now, it's not just a long evening. There can be weeks, even months, where it's basically twilight at best. No sunrise, no sunset, just darkness. Sometimes a deep blue glow if you're lucky. It happens because the sun's angle is so low, it just can't climb above the horizon. The farther north you go, the longer the darkness lasts. At the North Pole itself, the sun disappears for about 6 months straight. Imagine celebrating New Year's in total darkness. But get this, when the sun finally returns, it feels like a giant party. For scientists, animals, and honestly, anyone living up there, polar night is a wild, mind-bending reminder of how our tilted, spinning planet creates some of the coolest natural wonders. So next time you're grumbling about winter, just remember, at least you're not in the Arctic, counting down the days until sunlight returns.
So that's a polar night. See you next time, and remember to plug in to your curiosity.